Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Leah. I provide insights as well as guidance for the collective. In today's Divine Masculine Pick a Card, we are going to be exploring what gift you remain unaware of. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So if you were drawn to this beautiful selenite stick, this is going to be your reading. So the very first card out we have is Unicorn Portal. Focus your light, listen for a message. Card 38. So right away, the first aspect of this card that I'm drawn to is the 38. So 8 plus 3 makes 11, and 11 is actually a master number. So for those of you that were drawn to this first pile, know that part of your divine purpose is to be a form of teacher. You're here to teach something to others. I'm hearing that a lot of you have a lot of patience and that a lot of you actually have skills that would be useful to other people, and that a lot of you sell yourselves short when it comes to what you can do. So the gift that you remain unaware of is your ability to teach. And for a lot of you, this ability to teach stems from past lives where you might have been a mentor, where you might have been a guide, where you might have been a teacher. So it's understanding that that gift is present within you and it's being illuminated at this time. And for those of you that are second guessing yourself in regards to being able to teach, Spirit is coming through to gently encourage you to start small. You don't need to necessarily launch a podcast. It can just be focusing in instances where you are already teaching others. Maybe you work a job where you need to collaborate with others on certain projects. And it's understanding that that collaboration with others is you stepping into your divine role of being that teacher when you need to express your own ideas, your own thoughts, your own creativity. That's you stepping into the role of the teacher. And it's understanding for you, pile one, that a lot of you embody light and you're here to embody the light in whatever it is you're meant to teach. And I'm also getting sacred teacher coming through. So if there's any of you that have been desiring to step into a deeper role of being a teacher, maybe even being a spiritual teacher, that is the gift that wants to come through and that's being illuminated for you at this time, pile one. Now let's see if we can get more messages come through. Ooh, I love this card. We have card 33 come through. So another master number. So you have 11 and 33, pile one. That says a lot about your energy right away. And this card says Cosmic Sapphire. Act with honor and integrity. Speak your truth. So this ties in to what I was already saying about the gift of being a sacred teacher. A lot of you, pile one, you remain unaware of the fact that you're able to activate people with your voice alone. You're able to facilitate and trigger remembrance within the collective and within the souls that you interact with. And a lot of you underestimate yourselves and the impact of your words. So I'm hearing that a lot of you have actually saved certain people. You might have spoken to certain people that were having an off day or might have been navigating depression, and Spirit wants to come through and let you know that it is your words to these specific people that saved them and stopped them from following through and continuing down a dark path. I'm also getting that for a lot of you that were drawn to pile one, you are indeed old souls. So you have lived many lifetimes here and elsewhere. And Spirit is bringing your attention to the fact that a lot of you do act with honor and integrity, but Spirit is also here to remind a few of you that have been acting out of integrity and honor, that honor and integrity is your sole foundation. And that if you are either working a job or in a relationship that has distorted your frequency and moved you out of integrity and away from a sense of honor, Spirit is asking that you take a closer look at your environment, because at a soul level, Pile 1, you are honorable. You act with integrity. And Spirit is asking you to take some time to contemplate on if you're still in alignment with these divine values or not. And then the Cosmic Sapphire card also says to speak your truth. And again, this ties into this sacred gift of being the divine teacher. You have an ability to speak, to teach, to inspire, and to lead, Pile 1. And that's the gift that really wants to come through at this time, is your voice. And I'm hearing that a lot of you might not understand just how gifted you are with your voice. Your voice alone, whether you are speaking, whether you are singing, whether you are humming, activates and heals the collective. And Spirit is encouraging a lot of you to become more mindful and aware of your voice, and to use your voice for good as well, because sometimes we can let anger, frustration get the best of us. Because the next message that wants to come through is that, my Pile 1, you guys are my magicians. You simply speaking casts spells and invokes manifestations to come towards you. So I wouldn't be surprised if a few of you in this pile have said something, and within a matter of seconds, minutes, or hours, it happens. That's how powerful you are when it comes to your throat chakra. And Spirit wants you to become more mindful of how you use your voice, and to use it for a higher purpose, to not use it for distorted means. Because with the Cosmic Sapphire card, which I definitely get throat chakra vibes from, it says act with honor and integrity. So Spirit really wants you, Pile 1, to anchor your voice in those values moving forward, and understand that that's the place you need to move from. Whew, Pile 1. Cosmic teacher, divine teacher, sacred teacher. That is the gift that is coming through for you right now. Let's see what we have at the bottom of the deck. Ooh. Oh my God, I love this message. So we have the card 21, Magical Crystal Cave. Switch on your inner light, bring forward your gifts. This card is so powerful. Already I can just feel the energy emanating from it, and this card is absolutely stunning. There's sacred geometry symbols, there are crystals, there's a key, there's obviously this beautiful unicorn. There's a lot going on in this card, and this to me illustrates, Pile 1, that there are so many other gifts that you remain unaware of, that you have yet to tap into. Those sacred gifts could have to do with crystals, they could have to do with alchemy, they could have to do with sacred geometry, they could do with light bending and wielding. And Spirit is saying that as soon as you start to embody more of your voice, these sacred gifts that remain hidden at this present time or are going to naturally activate and come online and show themselves. And then I'm really drawn to taking this next card that was underneath the magical crystal one, is card 16, Soul Healing. Align with your essence, see your true colors. And with the card 16 here, 16, 1 plus 6 makes a 7. 7 is a highly spiritual number. We have 7 chakras, and this unicorn just looks like the pure embodiment of wisdom, of medicine. I don't know if you can really see the eyes of this unicorn, but They're focused, they're penetrative, they can really gaze into one's soul. So for some of you that have been drawn to Pal 1 that are design a career that's more in the healing arts, that's part of your path. A lot of you are meant to walk the path of the healer, and it's understanding that the path of the healer looks different for each and every one of us. You can embody the healer archetype and work a corporate job. It's understanding that the healing energy and essence, once you become aware of it, it's in your aura. So it's simply your presence and, again, your voice that facilitates healing. You don't need to be practicing Reiki or doing guided meditations or yoga and things like that. You simply being you and being the full embodiment of your soul is what's going to facilitate healing, not only for yourself, but for others as well. So those are all the messages that want to come through for you, Pal 1. I hope that that was insightful and supportive. Feel free to let me know how that resonates or doesn't resonate. I would love to hear from you in the comments. And before I close off this reading, I'm going to draw a moon affirmation card and close out this reading. Ooh, so we have this beautiful moon, and it says, I am open and responsive to the abundance of the universe. Waxing gibbous. And I think that illustrates beautifully this reading, and how as soon as you decide to open yourself up more to your natural gifts and abilities, Pal 1, the universe is going to respond and deliver more abundance to your doorstep. And it's understanding that abundance takes many shapes, many forms. It's not just financial. It can be love. It can be improvement in regards to health. It can be a surprise. And to just really start to activate your voice, become more mindful of how you express yourself, and let the universe surprise you. So until next time, Pal 1, I'm sending you so much love. All right, so we are now going to move into Pal number 2 to find out what gift you remain unaware of. So if you were drawn to this beautiful clear quartz, this is going to be your message. Interesting. So the first card out that we have for you, Pal 2, is Uncord Relationships. Let go now. Forgiveness is freedom. Number 4. And I'm already getting different gift pathways with this card. So the first pathway that wants to come through is relationship based. So the gift you remain unaware of, Pal 2, is your ability to navigate relationships with wisdom, grace, and deep, rich insight. I'm hearing that some of you might naturally be mediators. You might have naturally mediated relationships growing up, either amongst friends, maybe even amongst your parents, siblings, and things like that, and that you have the natural ability to just effectively communicate and express yourself, but also understand other people and their points of view. Because it's interesting, as I'm looking at this card, I'm getting this vision of people arguing, and they're like on different sides, and they're just kind of fighting and yelling at each other. And I see you, Pal 2, kind of come into the situation and smooth everything over. And whoever is struggling to be heard, you help express their point. And whoever needs to listen and be quiet, you're able to silence them, but through your heart. It's not done maliciously. It's not done to control. You're able to just bring a softness to interpersonal relationships is what I'm getting. So the gift you remain unaware of, Pal 2, is exactly that. It comes so naturally to you to be able to navigate relationships and to mediate them that you're unaware of what it is you're actually doing. And it's navigating the different dynamics that are coming up for you. So that's one aspect of this card that wants to come through. The other aspect has to do with relationships again, but more on the masculine front, because what I was getting from this card is interpersonal, which could be friends, romantic relationships, but then on the other side, I'm getting more masculine based relationships. And the reason why these messages are coming through in terms of like two pathways, I'm also seeing kind of two career paths, should that be something that interests you. And those career paths, one of them involves counseling couples and relationships. If that's something you've considered, if that's something you've been contemplating, Spirit is saying do it, because you are naturally gifted at it, and you are going to be able to mend and help so many hearts heal. The other pathway when it comes to this gift is helping men specifically, because this card is number 4, and 4 represents the emperor. So pile 2, not only do you show up as that emperor that's full of authority, benevolence, and leadership, but you're also able to inspire those exact energies within other men. So that's why I'm saying there's one pathway where it's more relationship-based counseling, and then the other is more focused on men specifically, which is much needed at this time, pile 2. So if that resonates, we deeply need you at this time. We need you and your sacred gifts more than ever right now. And I'm also hearing, and this is just like a random message that wants to come through, that pile 2, you're very forgiving also. You have a huge heart. And similar to pile 1, you are full of ancient wisdom. You're just able to just gaze and see into people's hearts. Like, look at this card again. We see the unicorn's heart connecting with this woman's heart. And pile 2, you're able to do that. You're really able to tap into people's hearts and really sense their desires and what they're truly after and what they really want. And that's how you're able to resolve conflict so effortlessly. So let's see what else. Pile 2, gifts you remain unaware of. Ooh, okay. You have the card 44, which is a master number. I am presence. Expand your stellar gateway. I am that I am. So this card to me is an activation, pile 2, coming directly from the unicorn realm. So if unicorns isn't an energy that you personally work through, they are coming in strong to let you know that they're open to working with you, should that be something that interests you. Because, and I'm feeling that more unicorn energy is starting to pour in pile 2 as we speak. And they're going to come through and really activate you and set you on your path. There's going to be a lot of activations happening actually for you coming up over the next few weeks, months, years. I'm seeing all these kind of lights all through these cards. This card as well, up there, down there. So a lot of light activations are going to be happening. You might feel kind of out of sorts in regards to your physical vessel, but no, it's because more light is going to be pouring through your vessel, clearing out any stagnant blocks, limiting beliefs, and things like that. I know that doesn't really tie into the gift that you remain unaware of, but that wanted to come through. Okay. Then we also have another master number coming through. We have the card 22, which also makes a 4. So manifest your dreams, focus on your vision, seek satisfaction and contentment. And it's interesting because on this card, again, we have a couple here with a child. We also have a house. So some of you could be interested in real estate. Some of you could be real estate investors, real estate brokers, agents, and things like that. So there's really something to do with the house, with the family dynamic, couples, relationships, but also men coming through again, because we have that 4 energy coming through a lot. You have your first card was number 4, the second card out was 44, and then we have 22, which also makes a 4. So feel free to look up the number 4, 444, 22, and see if there's any other messages that want to come through for you there. And underneath the deck, we have divine potential. Fulfill your destiny, be all you can be, 35. Which makes an 8. And you also have another 8 here with the 44. So that is the message that wants to come through for you, pile 2, in regards to what gift you remain unaware of, which is your ability to easily navigate conflict between people, or conflict that a person might be experiencing within your heart. You're able to see it, sense it, and effectively communicate solutions and support. So those are all the messages I have for you, pile 2. Feel free to share with me how that resonates or doesn't resonate. I would love to hear from you. And to close off this reading, I'm going to pull an affirmation card. So let's see. Pile 2. Oh, that came right out. Actually, 2 wanted to come out, so we're just going to go with it. So the first one is this beautiful card. This is an Archer. I was going to say Sag season, but we're now in Cap season. Every day I focus on what is important. So what I get from that card, pile 2, is a need to do just that. Really focus on what is important to you. Set priorities. As I said, your divine gift is your ability to mediate and navigate conflict with ease because you are anchored in your heart. And then your next card is this one, which is absolutely stunning. And it says, my words and actions are of beauty, compassion, and love. Moon God, I don't know how to say that, Baimi. Feel free to look that up if that resonates. But yes, pile 2, if you are contemplating doing a huge career change, a portal is opening up for you in order to do that and for it to be effortless as well. So once again, feel free to tell me how that resonates, lands for you. I would love to hear from you. And in the meantime, I'm sending you so much love. All right, so for those of you that were drawn to pile number 3, this is going to be your reading in regards to what gift you remain unaware of. So if you were drawn to this beautiful Lemurian quartz, this is going to be your reading. Ooh, okay, so first card out is number 29, Mahatma Energy. Build your light body, accelerate your ascension. So right away, even with this card, just as is, a lot of you, similar to pile 1, are meant to be divine teachers, guides. The word teacher keeps wanting to come out. I'm just hearing teacher, 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 teacher. And it's interesting because I think pile 1 also had the number 11 come out first. So 9 plus 2 makes 11. And 11 is the master number for the master teacher. So I can't say I'm surprised. I keep hearing teacher, teacher, teacher wanting to come through. And I'm hearing that for a lot of you, pile 3, you're going to be getting huge activations come through your light body, your emotional body, your mental body in regards to remembering ancient wisdom, because a lot of you are ancient wisdom keepers, but I'm sensing that for some of you, this is still a dormant ability. You're unaware that you carry this wisdom, or you speak this wisdom effortlessly, but again, you're not aware. You might have had people say you're extremely wise for your age, and it's because you actually are. All right, let's see what else wants to come through. Interesting. Okay. So the second card out is 40. I was going to say 44, which came out in pile 2. So if pile 2, you might have been drawn to that pile, feel free to check that pile out. But we have card 40, Stargate of Lyra. Expand your causal chakra, enter the unicorn kingdom. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. So pile 3, a lot of you remain unaware of the fact that you are actually ascended masters. You have come from faraway galaxies, regions, solar systems, and remain unaware of the fact that you are a walking library of cosmic wisdom that you've accumulated through multiple lifetimes that you have spent in different galaxies. And with the Stargate of Lyra coming through, some of you might be Lyran starseeds. So feel free to check that out if that resonates. But holy shit, I'm just feeling the cosmic energy that you give off, pile 3. Like, this energy is activating me right now. Oh my God. Oh. And it says expand your causal chakra. If I'm not mistaken, I think your causal chakra is the next one above your crown chakra. So you have your crown chakra at the top of your head. Then you have your causal chakra that's a couple of inches. And then you have your soul star chakra. And then eventually you have your stellar gateway chakra. So the unicorns are coming through, and it says expand your causal chakra, but they're coming through and they're going to expand it for you. Just based on the light that is pouring out of this card right now, these activations are going to happen. And I'm hearing if you choose to fight these activations, it's going to cause your physical vessel to be more fatigued and more drained than it needs to be. If you can let the unicorns and the light come through and activate you without fighting them, it's going to be a lot smoother for you. All right. See what else. So yeah, feel free to look up master number 11. Ooh, interesting. Next card out is number 9. Open your heart. Love yourself. Dare to be vulnerable. And it's interesting because we're seeing a unicorn connecting with a woman again in this card, and a similar card came out in pile 2. So again, if you're drawn to that pile, there might be a message for you there. So to me, this card is going to come activate you. This energy in general is going to come activate your heart chakra. So again, similar to pile 1, your gift that you remain unaware of is that you are meant to be a divine teacher. But differently than pile 1 is the fact that you are a cosmic teacher. All of you, for the most part, are starseeds, are beings that have lived multiple lifetimes. And I get that just from looking at this card. A lot of you have lived a lot of lives where you weren't human. So for some of you, incarnating here on Earth might have been a struggle. Some of you might have had issues with addiction and coping with the density and the harshness of this realm. And you're getting a lot of compassion pour through from the unicorns, pile 3. They're saying that they've been watching you for a long time and that they feel your pain and that they want to come and help you alleviate that pain should you request their assistance. And I think, again, it was pile 2 where the unicorns are coming through strongly to offer their guidance. And it's interesting because I'm noticing in both of these cards, we have a rainbow in the top of this card, and we also have a rainbow on this card as well. So feel free to look up the symbolism and the meaning of the rainbow. And if I had to summarize what the gift is that you remain unaware of, is that you are that cosmic teacher, that you are endowed with wisdom that comes from different planes, that comes from different dimensions, that comes from different realms, and you're meant to activate it. Like, look, we have activation happening here, and then we also have activation happening here. So a lot of full pillars of light activations. And to me, it's the whole chakra system. All the energy points throughout your body are going to be activated in order to facilitate this remembrance for you, pile 3. And at the bottom of the deck, we have card 32, Cosmic Ruby. Be a peace ambassador. Practice cosmic mastery. Oh my God. That to me confirms that pile 3, a lot of you are ascended masters, if not all of you. And that if you remain unaware of that, Spirit is coming through to activate you. Because again, I'm getting huge activation energy from this crystal right here. So a lot of light activations, and it's going to be your whole body is what I'm getting. And I love that it says cosmic mastery, because what I'm getting for you, pile 3, is being a cosmic master. And that is the gift that you remain unaware of. So those are all the messages that want to come through for you, pile 3. At this time, I hope that it was supportive. Feel free to let me know how it resonates or doesn't resonate. And to close off this reading, I'm going to pick an affirmation card. So let's see. Interesting, this card came out for pile 2. So this is the card. And it says, my words and actions are of beauty, compassion, and love. Moon God Baimi, I want to say. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I kind of want to get one more. Ooh, beautiful card. And it says, I invite peace within myself. I ripple this outwards. Again, I'm getting huge cosmic teacher vibes from this card. All right, so that summarizes your reading. As always, I'm sending you so much love. Feel free to reach out if you're looking for additional support. I would love to hear from you and know how I can best support you moving forward on your path. Take care of yourself, and until next time.